Hello everyone, welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, our players are...
Hi, I'm Corporal Higgimus, 4th class, and I'm a Giff fighter.
I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I don't have the space flu. I play Braxon, who's a human fighter from an asteroid near Brow.
That sneezed threw you off, huh?
Hi, I'm G-Man. I'm Yeldan Sharpai, originally groundling from Faerun. Elven Ranger.
I'm Ockar, human paladin. I'm from Brawl, and I'm sorry about the sneeze.
That's fine.
I'm Levalithana, an elven wild mage.
Everyone's just off their game today.
Wild elves are a thing, that's why.
I'm Zakad. I play Lafdul Moonglade, who's from Faerun as well, from Evermeet, who somehow ended up in space.
Alright, we left off the session last time. You guys were just getting ready to camp and everything like that. Let's see, I wanted to, before we really got in, just kind of get a basic feel for what people plan to do when they're on their watch. So, Ockar, when you're on your watch, are you just sitting at the campfire? Are you doing a circuit around? What are you doing? What would you be doing?
Kind of walking around, keeping an eye out for anything that tries to sneak up on us.
Okay, so you'd be at the edge of the firelight kind of thing.
Yeah, with a torch.
Because he's not an elf.
I was going to say, if G-Man... Oh, yeah, you wanted the last shift, didn't you? I was going to say, if you did the first shift, I would have given you camouflage before he went to bed.
Alright, Higgimus, what would you do during your watch? And this is kind of, my assumption is that this would be for any watches that you take for the trip. Unless you say something otherwise at the time.
Just keep a watch out. I mean, occasionally look around, but generally not look at the fire, but look away from the fire.
Okay, but you'd be like sitting in the firelight at the campfire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Braxon's next, I think.
Yep.
Oh, we're going through the line?
Yeah, just because it's easier that way.
Yeah. Do you want to... You finish writing?
Almost. Okay.
Okay, so Braxon will have his lantern with him, just in case he needs light, but he'll keep it shuttered. And he's going to make a slow circuit around the camp when he's on duty, and he's going to be looking for anything that looks like we could eat it.
Of course.
Okay, and Yeldan?
Yeldan will be... I'm gonna be doing move silently as well I can instead of leather armor, and because I'm sure daylight's, I'm gonna be at the very edge of the camp. Basically, I'm at the edge of where the camp light can reach from the fire, but not in. But I can still see the camp moving around, moving in a circle around it. I'll get you my centiles for silent.
Okay. Alright, so you guys take a few hours setting up your tents and everything like that, having a meal, checking your gear, taking care of, your equipment, putting stuff away, and then bed down for the night. Ockar takes the first watch, and that passes pretty uneventfully. There's quite a few, forest sounds that you hear throughout the night. Various hoots and chirps and squawks and things like that throughout the night. But nothing that seems very close by. It just kind of like seems to echo through the forest. Now there is a pretty strong wind blowing through your watch, Ockar, but it dies down around the time that you wake up Higgimus, and he takes over.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's just a light breeze at that point. Higgimus, your watch passes pretty uneventfully as well. Pretty much the same things, more forest sounds, animal sounds, stuff like that. Again, doesn't seem like anything's particularly close by.
Okay, what was this you were saying about this wind?
So it was a strong wind during Ockar's watch, but it's calmed down a bit, so it's just kind of a light breeze now.
Okay.
Other than that, nothing of note happens during your shift.
Okay, I'll wake up the next person.
All right. So you get you wake up Braxon. He takes over. You bed down for sleep, and Braxon again, same thing. Nothing of note happens during your shift. You're just hearing more distant animal sounds. Still kind of a light breeze blowing through the camp for your watch. And Yeldan, basically the same thing. Nothing of note happens.
Okay.
But there's still a light breeze.
I got my sheet ready in case you need my move silently roll.
No, that's fine. The next quote-unquote morning, since light doesn't really change, you're pretty sure it's been about 8 hours of sleep for most of you. So you start waking everyone up, Yeldan, and people get ready for the trip ahead for the day, getting equipment taken care of, put away, breakfast made, that sort of thing. Spellcasters, you would have your opportunity to get new spells now.
Braxton's, if we get time for downtime, Braxton's going to want to have a look in his book, see if there's any advice about foraging for food.
Okay. You take some time to look through it, and I will let you know if anything comes up relevant to that. But you just spend the morning reading through it.
Yeah.
Why would you roll? Just.
Okay. Is there anything anyone wants to do before they get started for the day?
How are our water skins looking?
Yeah, I was going to do that whole back now that I'm back. People can drink that up, so I'm going to use crate food and water. So I instruct the party to dig me a hole. Then I shall refill their water, and I also shall create 5 temporary healing potions.
Does anybody besides Higgimus have a shovel?
I'm going to guess no.
No.
Just,
Alright,
I don't know.
so I pull up my spade, and I'll dig a hole.
You have
How much? How big does this need to be?
I'm only really filling up our water skins as much as we can drink before we move out, and 5 temporary healing potions. So I don't know. How much? Is a couple of gallons enough? Worth of space?
Couple cubic feet would be plenty, more than plenty.
All right. However
Yeah,
long that takes me to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just get out the rulers and protractors to figure out if we got a couple cubic feet.
I'm just gonna approximate.
Yeah.
I'm guessing if my head fits in there, it's probably big enough.
Most definitely.
Oh, that's a thought.
Put Higgimus's head underground. What?
No. Can
Yeah,
we?
he can be our ostrich.
Can we use helmets and hats upside down to carry water?
Depending on the helmet and hat, but
It'll be very
What's that
wet when you put it on
lining
come
here?
combat.
Most hats have a lining or swords on the inside to make it comfortable for you to wear.
Yeah, that's true.
well, I mean, like, if the idea is to carry this, like, carry a helmet full of water as you travel, It's probably not a great idea.
Because most helmets have, like, openings on one end that would cause all the water to kind of leak out.
Well, if you're thinking about Higgimus's helmet, he doesn't have one.
Anyways, as I'm gonna ask here. I was not at full hit points when we went to rest.
How many are we short on?
Like 7.
I can give you 7 good berries if you want.
Well, didn't
No,
you say
I'm
that you
just
were going to refresh all of the temporary healing
I was
potions?
Yeah, I was, and there should be 2 left over.
Alright, so,
So,
Yeldan,
Say use them.
2d4 plus 2.
Alright, just use one of the.
Was there anyone else who was low on hit points?
No, I healed the other day.
Okay.
Oh, excellent.
So everyone's at full.
I'm back to normal.
Levi is asking people, does anyone want to be a bit stronger today?
I wouldn't
Probably
mind.
the fighters.
How strong are you talking about, Leva?
You need to know.
Um,
Well, you can't profit from it anyway.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't.
Leva would know that it can only give normal human strength at best, and Higgimus is beyond normal human strength.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I
I'm
wouldn't
sorry, you're
mind
too
it.
strong. But who else is there who would like to be a bit stronger?
I'd like it.
Who of the fighters has the least strength?
Ockar wants
Well,
it.
we
Give it
could-
to Ockar.
We could arm wrestle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point. The loser gets it.
Yeah, why not? Do it.
But you have to try to win.
Okay, so you two want to arm wrestle to see who gets the spell?
I think
Sure.
Yeldan will chip in that too. So.
But it has to be the loser.
You
Not
can't
win.
have a three-way arm wrestle, so who wants to go?
Yes, you can.
So-
Ockar can arm wrestle 2 people at once.
So, well, okay, well, we could do a first thing, and then winner
Loser.
goes as the winner takes on the third person.
No, it's loser because the loser is the one who
It
gets.
doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
No,
Yeah,
no,
I
no.
only have one
You have
spell.
you
I
have
only
two
have one
people.
spell.
You have 2 people arm wrestle, and then the winner of that arm wrestles the third.
And then those last 2 arm wrestle each other to see who's weaker between them.
Yeah, because we're trying to figure out who's weakest.
We only need a winner. We don't need to know.
All right, screw it.
the order.
Braxon,
Oh.
Yeldan, and Ockar. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
4.
7.
6.
Braxon gets it.
Braxton, what's your strength score anyway?
16.
Oh, but
16. He's probably the one who gets the most
Uh,
highest strength.
Braxon, sit down. It will take a while.
Oh, me and Braxton have the same
Takes
strength
a while.
score then.
I have
It takes-
13.
what's that? One turn is 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, God.
Braxton, sit down for 10 minutes.
So it takes 10 minutes to cast that. It's not a combat spell, like directly.
No, and I need to touch the person.
Yeah. Touch them. That's actually those muscles, they get bigger.
Hey, Braxton, let's go behind
Do
that
it-
tree over there.
Do we have to look away for this?
No.
No,
All right,
why? What do you think I'd touch him?
You are your 6th level. Okay.
Wild magic surge.
Yep, I checked for that already. All right.
And it says warrior 1d8 points.
Yep. And it's 10% per point of exceptional strength, correct? Or each point is 10% of exceptional strength if it goes above 18.
If from 10 to 80% is added to his extraordinary strength roll.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with that. All right.
But that's only if a warrior has an 18 strength already.
Wasn't there categories that the strength goes up in, like 99 and 00, or 91, 75, 50?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but strength only goes up to 80%.
I thought it goes up
doesn't
in
go
those
above
categories.
80%.
Well, it does, but you gain. That's the categories at which point you gain new benefits. You could gain like 10% exceptional strength, and that would be useful if you needed to do an opposed strength check or something like that. But it still wouldn't have any effect.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
All right, so
not by far good,
Braxon, you effectively have a 17 strength for a while. Since you got a 16
wow.
already, yeah, I rolled badly. You'll get a +1 bonus to hit until the spell expires. That's the only difference between. That's the only real substantial difference. All right.
So that's
Leva
a pretty
goes-
good difference.
Leva goes and has a quiet vomit somewhere else.
Okay.
Since she just had to eat a pinch of dung.
Ooh.
You actually had to eat it?
really. No, you put it in. What?
You put it in your mouth.
Oh, yeah, you taught us that that I have to ingest it, sort of.
You don't actually ingest it. You put it in your mouth. It
it only-
disappears.
Well,
As you
in
cast
the
it.
end,
She
put
still
a
had
piece of
dung in her mouth.
Put a pinch of dung into your mouth. I bet you will vomit.
I mean, you're still
Okay.
tasting it. That's the important thing. I mean, that's basically the.
Does it actually say you put it in your mouth though in the spell?
Well,
Lever's got a little bit more water because I'm using Crete water, so you can wash your mouth out afterwards.
Yes, please.
When
Just
When,
make sure we
uh,
get the water first, and you can have the rest of it.
it just says the material component is a pinch of dung, or
Oh yeah, you don't have to eat that.
Okay.
it
I
doesn't
was gonna
you
say,
have to eat
Higgimus
it.
made a whole bunch of that stuff for you last night. Thanks a
A
lot.
few hairs or a pinch of dung from
So-
a particularly strong animal. So I guess you're using Higgimus hairs or dung.
Yeah. So
Okay, you're stronger, Braxon.
Braxon
you
goes,
do not
"Ooh."
have to eat it. Unless it says that you're putting it in your mouth or you're actually
Like,
eating it. You do
no.
not have to actually eat it. You're just using it. And in fact,
Okay.
I think identified says you have to swallow the pearl. It says in the spell description.
identify in this version does not say that.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, our pearl,
Does
at
it?
least in an hourfest steeped in wine, the infusion must be drunk prior to
Let's-
spellcasting.
Oh,
Let's,
all right.
let's
I forgot about
discuss that later.
Okay. Anyway, yeah. So unless it says that you are, you have to put it in your mouth or you have to ingest it, you don't. In fact, you don't necessarily even need to handle it, unless it specifically says you need to handle it. Now, sometimes if it has a somatic component, then you know it could be argued that you do. But the point is that you just have to have it on you.
I'm looking at my strength potion suspiciously now that I remember I have it.
So she doesn't sprinkle dung over Braxton's head.
No.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I
Well,
hope to
I
hear
mean,
that this
you might
potion
have
does
to
not have
if the
dung in it.
spell required it. But it
Lafdul
doesn't.
would convince him that he has to.
Anyway,
Of course he would.
you all right? So Braxton, you've got a 17 strength for a number of hours. You will not know exactly how long until it expires because of wild surges.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So with that out of the way, wizards and priests have their spells back, and it's time to get underway.
So my crate food and water is done then?
Yeah.
Everyone's got the water and I got the temporary healing potions distributed. Everyone apart from me's got one.
Yeah, you,
Well,
Well,
just
take
it's
the
five.
Yeldan. Because Yeldan just drank his right away, I guess.
Well, no,
Yeah,
that was a spare
that
one.
was last night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's doing a complete refresh. He said.
Yeah.
And everyone except for you and Jewel. Jewel does not have one. You've not given her one.
Well,
Well,
she's not a
I'm
member of the
joking.
company.
All right, so
She could probably make her own, possibly.
how would you guys be heading out for the day? Kind of the same thing that you were doing before.
Oh,
I would think
I've
so.
got less
And-
watchfulness that I will be casting. I think like an hour into the journey. I gotta check the spell duration again.
Okay.
This time, when Yeldan's scouting out ahead of the party, occasionally he'll climb up a tree to make sure we're going in the right direction. As Lafdul said, we veered off course.
That takes a long time to climb a tree now.
I have to jump. Well, I can only do that 4 times, but
Oh no, Braxon can jump. We don't know how many times he can jump. How many times can you jump, Braxon? you think?
Well, but keep in mind also
So
that the speed of your party is constrained by Higgimus's speed. The rest of you can all move faster.
Even though they're encumbered.
I'm
Well,
not encumbered.
okay, if they're not
I'm lightly encumbered, but
depending on encumbrance, but in general,
so
many of them
mine.
could move faster.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a machete in one hand and my gun in the other.
Okay. All right. This day the trip is the foliage is pretty overgrown. There's it does take a bit more to chop through. Yeldan, as an elf and a ranger, it's a lot easier for you to maneuver around and stuff like that. And you'd be coming back to the party like every half hour or something like that to
make sure to redirect them to go the right way, because I've been checking this time around.
Okay. You wouldn't need to check like every half hour, but every hour or two, somewhere in there kind of thing, that's fine. That'll keep you on your course. All right. So after 1 hour, you return, and Lafdul, motions you over to cast a spell on you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what are the effects of that spell?
You can only be surprised in one.
Okay.
And that lasts until we camp, basically, from 9 hours from now.
Okay.
He's also got resistance against, say, anything that would make him abandon his watch, basically like sleep charm, that kind of thing. That
Okay.
applies all
Well,
time.
sleep. I'm immune to sleep, but charm, yeah.
Well, you're not immune to sleep.
You're like 90% immune.
All right, so with that on, you head back out ahead, scouting around. I'm gonna assume that you guys are back like this. Who would be in the rear?
I am.
Okay. Sorry, I moved you as well.
Yeah, there.
Okay.
I was wondering, would he be riding on his mount, or would he be walking? He's walking in full plate.
Walking, probably.
If
Poor
I can
wolf will
ride
be
on the
exhausted.
if I can ride on the mount without too much trouble, then I will. But if it'll cause trouble, then I won't.
It's thick underbrush.
Yeah.
Then I'll just walk.
Yeah, it's
You're gonna
probably
be
easy to walk, and I mean your wolf can find his way through very quite easily and stuff like that. So.
Then we'll just walk until trouble happens.
Okay. All right. Yeldan. About the third hour in, you spot something in the forest ahead. It looks like a twisted hulk of something. You have not gone close enough to check it out. Do you want to go check it out, or do you want to return to the party and let them know and then go with them?
Yeah, I'm gonna return to the party and let them know, because it could be some sort of something there that could attack us.
Okay. All right.
And I don't want to be alone when we get.
That's fine. Makes sense. Okay, so you return to the party and let them know that there's something in the forest up ahead. And continue on with them.
Is it lunch?
No.
Once I hear that there's something up ahead, I'm probably gonna try to mount my wolf just in case.
Okay.
Lance at the ready.
Or check the surrounding. Is there an area where you can effectively use your mount? Are you in the middle of brush, or?
Yeah, that's the thing. Is.
Yeah.
You're definitely not in a space where you could charge.
Oh, then.
So just go.
Then I won't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, the sword ready.
All right, so all together you come across what appears to be a rusting hulk of something in the forest. You can see twisted metal, rotting timbers, quite old. It looks like, I mean, the wood seems to be.
Is it a ship?
You will need to roll a carpentry check for that.
I was wondering if it was elven architecture or something.
The wood was definitely, you know, stained, lacquered, whatever, shellacked, whatever the proper term would be for that.
You know, that explains why it's still around then.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, Braxon, you see, you immediately pick out from the wreckage an enormous metal pincer, and you recognize it immediately as coming from an orcish scorpion.
Look, it's another one of those scorpion ships. See that bit?
Oh. No sign
Is there-
of anybody around? What would
Is
that
there anything
be?
kept in those things?
I'm going.
Well, we didn't find anything in the last one, but let's check it out. There might be a logbook.
If we climb the trees, we might be able to see if there's any more wreckage around. I'm going to climb a tree.
Okay.
See if I can see any more around.
I'm rolling a tracking check to see if there's any more, if there's tracks and such that would indicate there might be bipedal humanoids around.
All right.
Do I need to roll?
No, you don't. Trees are really easy to climb, especially for a thief.
Yeah.
First of all, Lafdul, you don't see anything in the immediate vicinity. The forest is pretty dense, though, so you're not exactly looking very far, and it is dark. Keep in mind that this is, at best, twilight levels of light.
I can't see anything.
I'm
I
sorry?
also check the sky for big monsters flying around while I'm up
Okay.
here.
Well, hold on. Yeldan, so you kind of do a circuit around the wreckage looking for tracks. There are some tracks fairly fresh, but not of humanoids.
Okay.
You said recent tracks?
Yeah.
Recent
But
tracks of-
keep in mind also that a storm just came through a few days ago,
Oh,
so the ground is still a bit muddy.
is it? Would I have to shout in order to say something? If I'm up atop a tree?
Yeah, at this point.
Alright, I'm not gonna. Yeah.
I'll tell people no humanoid tracks, so no, if there were orcs who survived the crash, they're not anywhere nearby anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty badly rusted. Braxon, give me another carpentry check.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Not
skill.
so good. It is
You failed by
That's
one,
it.
didn't you? You got 14 intellect.
16. I've got a beat.
Oh, okay. Braxon, you looking over the material, you would guess that this is very old. So this is not something that crashed in just like the last year. This is old,
Like possibly 300 years old.
quite possibly.
Yeah. Well, Braxton would be probably expecting this sort of ship to date back to the first Unhuman War, or the Unhuman War, depending on whether there's been a second one.
Shame I don't have access to time magic, because I'll be able to use no age on it. Then
So-
it would actually have to give me an exact age.
But there is, it is overgrown with plant life. There is actually a tree growing up out of the center of it now.
Does it look like it with that roll? Does he know if it's been stripped for parts?
No, that's
you
that's
don't
not
see
gonna
anything.
sell you that.
You don't see anything useful. If you want to like kind of pick through the wreckage a bit more, you can do so.
Yeah, Braxton's going to try and see if he can get us inside and see where the helm room was.
All right. Anyone else doing that as well?
I'll follow him.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
stick with him, Now that
Okay.
I
I'm climbing down after looking up in the sky.
All right. You do not find anything of note inside this wreckage. Nothing intact. No intact weapons or armor or even like treasure or anything like that. You do find some humanoid remains. It looks like they've mostly been disassociated, so they've probably been eaten at some point in the past. Just some bones, just half buried in the wreckage
No helm?
and foliage. No helm. You cannot tell. You cannot tell whether the helm was destroyed in the crash, taken away. There is not enough of the wreck intact to get a feel for what survived and what didn't.
Well, no helm, so possibly it didn't survive the crash.
Yeah, it looks like it was shut down. I can't see any scrapes in the ground, so it might have been a while
Lafdul
ago.
will mention to Yeldan, don't animals shelter in wrecks like these? Could be dinner tonight.
What type of tracks were there around here again?
Yeah. Some sort of large animal, small animal.
The tracks around were mostly small. Looked like three-toed bird-like tracks. Also some tracks that you think were probably they remind you of like monkey tracks and stuff like that.
No boots or anything like that, though,
no.
right?
No
Humanoid tracks.
Oh, okay.
I did this tracking check specifically for humanoid tracks. In case who knows, there were some orcs who survived the crash and were living here.
No. Well, looks like all the people that were a part of the ship are dead.
Or they
Higgimus
moved
will
on.
Smile at that. Or they moved on. In which case, we'll find them and kill them.
How many? Because we can't tell how many dead are here.
Well, let's move on to where we're supposed to be going.
This ship crashed so long ago that I wouldn't expect the orcs in it to be alive. They'd have died of old age. So
let's be on our way then.
You'd be meeting someone else.
I wouldn't be
An
surprised.
elf might live.
Yeah.
Well, there's nothing here, so let's move on.
Okay. You get back onto the trail. Yeldan climbs a tree as you get underway to make sure what direction you're going.
I could have done that while I was up there.
Higgimus is still feeling like he needs to be moving.
Okay. After a couple more hours, I am going to need everyone to give me a D10 roll.
Okay.
And the only time I can get surprised.
You shouldn't be getting surprised. It's initiative.
Are you sure it's initiative or surprise check?
Well, you can only be surprised on a 1.
I rolled a 1.
It's a mess with your players roll.
Well, I know Yeldan and myself have opposite results.
Well, what do you mean? Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I rolled a 1. Higgimus rolled a 10.
One of you is in trouble.
Okay. So as you are hacking your way through some underbrush, let's see. That is going to be.
Do I need to roll surprise for my wolf?
You don't know if it's
Yeah,
surprise.
actually, you do. Roll for your wolf.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so Yeldan, you'd be out out ahead. So let me see.
Yeah, that should be. I have my token, like, unless you have a different map.
I do not have a different map. You can. You'd probably be out more than just 20 feet ahead, though.
Okay. Well, I would have been within earshot still without the.
Yeah.
We'll go 30 then.
All right. Let me just do something.
So, because I have I imagine we have the signal whistles around our necks or something. So they're easy to access.
Maybe.
You just shout out. You're not that far.
That too.
Yeah.
So what happens?
I'm just setting something up. Give me a moment.
Okay. We all die. Game over.
The GM's most favorite part and the worst part, setting a battle encounter.
All right, so let's see. Let me look over those numbers again. Actually, that is not bad. By the way, there is no wind at this point. It is calm. It is calm and still.
So no animals can smell us downwind.
That would also change the hearing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Not that much though, unless it was like absolutely howling wind.
I might turn like elven hearing into human hearing. It'll go down a grade or something.
All right,
Even
so
though I don't think that's a thing.
Yeldan, you will not be aware of what is going on right now until someone does something to alert you. So just play it that way. The rest of the party, let's see. You see... Trying to decide what the best place for this to happen would be.
You can move all our tokens down a bit map. We're
yeah.
like near the top edge of it.
Yeah, I think that would be probably best. Helps if I don't move the map itself. Helps if I get on the right layer and I don't move the map.
Yeah, that does help.
Okay, we'll go with this. All right, so the... that works. No, move yourself up to the top edge of the map.
All right, if you want me to be that far
yeah,
away.
you'd be that far away. You wouldn't just be like 30 feet away. That's not even... that's not scouting distance. It really is not scouting distance.
That's fair.
So we'll see Yeldan dying and being eaten by a monster.
No, you can... You think that you could shout out to Yeldan, but you can't see Yeldan. I mean, if you can see him when he's scouting, he's not actually scouting. That's not going to give you any kind of warning kind of thing.
They're probably coming from the sides or something.
Yeah. So, the rest of you, none of you are surprised because a group of creatures coming towards you from the left is making a considerable noise, and they appear to be, they sound like they're arguing.
Arguing?
Yes.
What does it look like?
What language?
Is it humanoid language? Is it monster?
Because
Does anybody know Orcish?
it is a group of ogres.
Oh.
Oh, hey, standard fantasy monster for once.
Do I understand them?
Do you have ogre?
No.
That would be a no.
What's the proficiency for that?
Ogre?
No, I mean, you know, when you do a group of them, was it not like a group style for that one, like modern languages?
Well, so every language you know that's a modern, currently spoken language is modern languages.
Oh, right, alright. Sorry, I
There's a
misunderstood it.
proficiency called modern languages.
Right.
As a
And
called
that's
ancient.
for if you are in a situation where you may not be able to understand what they're saying, then you can
Oh, for dialects.
pick it up. Yeah, so go ahead and let me get the turn tracker up.
Braxon's going to quickly look for some advice on ambush tactics.
Okay, go ahead and everyone roll initiative. Yeldan, you can leave yourself at 99 because you are
Yeah, I changed mine.
out of
Is
there.
Braxon still stronger?
He is.
Should be.
Okay.
That was a
Okay,
good
so
question.
everyone roll initiative. It looks like you have startled some of these ogres at least.
Would I be able to charge them on my wolf?
No.
Where they are? Okay, never mind.
There's too much
Bad idea,
underbrush.
charging into 5 ogres first.
Well, he is pretty hard to hit.
Yeah, but they're ogres, they got good strength. Most of the time.
Yeah, they got like Higgimus strength almost.
It's not terribly hard to hit.
And Higgimus has stone giant strength.
Did
Does
my
he?
roll
I
not
thought
show
I-
up? Yeah, it did.
Higgimus has 20 strength, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So he's about as strong as a stone giant.
I got a question. Did Higgimus get to roll exceptional strength, or no?
He would have if he had gotten an 18.
I bypassed that.
Yeah, he bypassed it.
I'm stronger than exceptional strength.
Stronger than the exceptional human.
Yeah, he outdoes us in every way. Or
Well, the thing is that there's some pretty cool bonuses on exceptional strength.
He's higher than that though.
he's higher
He
than that.
has
His
them
bonuses
plus
are even
extra.
better.
I don't think. Does he still get this?
I'm
Yeah, he
higher than
gets-
those strength because it goes
Right.
18, then 18, blah blah blah, then blah blah blah, 18, blah blah blah, 18, blah blah blah. Then after all the exceptional strengths, then it goes to 19, which is higher than any of the exceptional strength scores. And then I have 20, which is higher than all of that.
Yeah, so exceptional strength only applies to 18. It's a bonus that warriors get if they're lucky enough to roll an 18, take an 18, and they're a normal, player's handbook race. Anyway, has everyone rolled?
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead. Actually, I did not roll for Jewel.
Oh right, Jules a thing.
Yeah, I need to remember to roll for her.
Was she surprised?
No, she was not.
I bet she knows Ockar. But this one might be
And,
300
let's
years
see.
out of date, Ockar.
Different language of it, maybe.
Okay, well, she's not moving very fast at all. All right. Okay, so you guys see these ogres crashing through the underbrush. They're arguing. They do appear to have one of them does appear to have a haunch of some animal over its shoulder. But there's sudden shouts of surprise as they break through some underbrush and come right into view of you guys. You could tell that some of them are surprised. However, the one that is a bit taller than the others in the back, with blue skin, he gives a warning shout and then vanishes from view.
Ockar
For
Magi.
me,
So you do not know where he is going. Ockar, your turn. You're able to move at exactly the same time that he does that.
Okay. I'm going to can I make it to them with my wolf?
You and your wolf can make it to them, yes, easily. Keep in mind
Okay.
that movement distances in this game are substantially higher than later games.
Then we will move here and attack this one in tandem.
Okay.
So, first for me. And then for my wolf. Damn. That go 14 for me?
For all that they're surprised, they're pretty tough. They're wearing some sort of animal hide, scaly animal hide armor, and
Hide armor.
just the you're not used to it, and everything is a bit slippery here. This world that you've been on so far is pretty humid, so you just like lose your footing on some wet leaves coming up and try to attack, and are not able to make a good connection. Next up, Leva.
Magic missiles.
Okay. On the front one,
Yes. Did you roll the?
I'm rolling it right now. I just want to know which one you were targeting.
Mhm.
Okay, you get 2 missiles.
Is that all?
Yep.
Oh well.
All right, for 7 points of damage. Give me a second, just make it easier on myself to keep track of their hit points.
What, Lucy? Oh.
Okay, so 2 missiles streak out of your fingers and strike the lead ogre. He is definitely stunned. All right, Higgimus.
All right. I take aim and shoot at one of them.
All right, are you going to go for the lead one, or are you going to go for one of the back ones? Or are you going to try to shoot the one that disappeared from view?
Well, if it disappeared from view, I can't shoot it, can I?
You can make a guess as to where he is, and shoot.
One of the ones that aren't entangled in close range combat at the moment.
Okay, so that's basically any of the others.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and attack.
That goes 15.
All right, that is going to be a hit.
Yay.
Oh.
Well,
Don't you get a +8 to your damage?
No.
Yeah.
not with a gun.
Oh.
Gun does gun damage.
If he throws the gun, maybe.
Never mind.
All right, Jewel is going to
I'm definitely alerted now that I heard Higgimus's gun go off.
Yes, you are. So you will be able to move next turn, next round. Jewel is moving in to attack with her spear. Let's see, and I need better dice because she misses.
I think we all need better dice.
Is she like a level 1 bard or something?
She's higher level than level 1.
Well, it doesn't matter when you roll a 2. At least,
Yeah,
at least she
I knew.
rolled a 2 rather than a 1 this time. All right, Lafdul.
I am casting Battle Fate on Ockar.
If,
Okay.
Oh. Well, if she was a bard, she wouldn't be going into combat. She would be singing in the background to make us better.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
All right. So
I don't know how-
Ockar,
you don't know how
Ockar,
bards
roll
work in
1d6,
this
please.
Does that count for this round?
Yes.
Yeah, it's immediate. Four is accuracy. +2.
Okay. So unfortunately, because you already attacked, it doesn't.
You don't get anything.
All right,
Hmm.
Braxon.
Has he found anything yet?
Nope. You are still looking through your book.
Okay.
Okay. I should probably put this to. There we go. All right, everyone, go ahead and roll initiative.
Submit.
Alright.
And don't
Oh,
get your 1d6
damn it.
as well again.
Yeah, roll 1d6 as well, Ockar.
Oh, right.
We've got to keep doing it for the next 9 rounds. Oh, you get the extra attack, and you
So-
either get damage or accuracy as well.
I'm going to put that to accuracy. I get 3 attacks this round.
You get 3 attacks this round? Do you mean you and
Because,
your wolf?
because it's my second round, I get 2 attacks.
Oh, right,
And this gives me a third attack.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh, god damn it.
If I want to cast a round spell, it goes to 99, doesn't it?
Enlarge
Yes.
me!
Yes, and it goes off at the end of the round.
No, I think a large is probably going to go on Higgimus again.
Oh,
Aw.
what?
I'm not in combat though, or melee combat, so.
It'd be easier to cast on you,
One
because she has to
second.
touch you.
I'm just checking something quickly.
Guess that's true.
I get 3 chances to hit them. What do you bet I'm not going to make any of them?
Alright, yeah. I will cast that. Where is it? Did I click the... No, I didn't click the finger. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's 99 anyway.
Yeah, I
so-
mean, if you're casting a round spell, you don't need to roll for initiative.
By the way, it doesn't say I have to touch you for enlarge.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, that's handy.
giant direwolf would be quite funny, actually.
It's not a touch-based spell?
It's it doesn't say anything about touch.
Got
Range.
though. What's the range?
5 yards per level.
Yep. Sounds good.
So, yeah, you'll be in range.
Pick somebody you want to make big.
Yeah, so the nice thing, that's always a very nice thing. Okay, let me go ahead and
But the thing
sort
is,
it.
it's most effective on Higgimus, because then the
Well.
creatures don't get large damage against.
Well,
or
I
It's
mean-
most effective on a
Yeah,
fighter.
no.
It's effective on anyone.
But
All
you
right.
think of it from a role-playing point of view. If she cast on the direwolf, they'd be like a massive wolf, just like going to eat them.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
that might be really scary.
because ogre's not really that intelligent.
A double direwolf.
Okay, so Leva, you were casting it on who?
I was actually thinking on Ockar, but the wolf is really good, so I'm casting it on the wolf.
Okay.
Giant wolf.
All right. That is going to be. All right, Ockar. If your wolf succeeds in hitting, you will be doing 90% extra damage.
Oh,
Nice.
So almost
I-
double.
Ooh,
okay. So,
Very nice.
So yes,
Okay.
Must
the
the whole
wolf
upper-
enlarges to almost twice his normal size, which would basically make him. Well, his head would basically be at the height of the ogre's head. Probably.
Yeah. What do the ogres look like with
big,
that?
Nice.
big wolf now. All right.
they're not scared by the wolf.
Yeah,
Or
what
they
is
just think
the
it's not
ogre's
a lot of
reaction?
food.
There's more shouts in what you assume is ogrish. And that's about all you can tell. Their turn isn't coming up yet, so you don't know what they're doing. All right, Ockar.
okay. So, do I get that second attack from Balefate now, or is that end of turn?
End of turn, I
Yeah,
think.
end of turn.
Okay, so I'm going to swing, and then my wolf is going to attack, and we'll see if either of us hit. Okay, that's for me.
I
That's for
think
my wolf!
Let's handle the wolf first because
Yeah.
that might kill it.
So
Oh
that's
god.
44
4d4 times 1.9.
1.9. Oh god. Okay.
I think he can do it.
Wow.
He doesn't have any pluses, so he doesn't need to do the brackets.
Oh, this works.
All right. So this enormous wolf just lays into the lead ogre and gets his jaws around the ogre's neck and rips it out. Just the blood sprays everywhere out of its throat, and it collapses gurgling to the ground.
Aha!
And-
None of you can stand before my fine beast.
So it just collapses with a thud, and you're able to move up and attack a different one.
Can I
Oh,
keep
yeah.
that roll?
Yes.
Does it hit with Echo 14?
Yes, it does.
No, that's not really it.
Nice.
Okay, so okay, these are large creatures.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You slash at this next ogre, and you get a good cut across its upper thigh. It growls in pain, screams as your blade slices through its armor.
Aha!
And Jewel is going to poke with her spear. Let's see if she's able to hit this time. That would be a hit. That would be a hit. All right.
You sound surprised.
Well, because it's also a critical hit. Works for me. I'm happy with that.
I'm
Let's
surprised
see.
by the ogre dying and everyone feels empowered.
Yeah, the ogre, seeing his friend, his ally's throat just get torn out by this gigantic wolf, he's just kind of like dumbfounded and is not able to dodge her blow. So she brings her spear in. I just need to find where the damage is. That is going to be a 2d8.
Plus whatever her strength is.
She might not have any.
And she guts this thing. It goes right through his chest cavity and comes out the back. And
What initiative did these guys roll? Jesus, they haven't gone yet.
they're big.
Don't forget,
Yeah.
there's still a mage around.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so Yeldan, your turn.
Oh, it is. Cool. I'm gonna shoot the one that's not in melee combat.
You can't actually see. You'll need to get closer.
Cool. I can move half my movement and still get both my actions, so,
Could always jump over.
right.
What's your movement rate?
It's 8. So
All right,
half of that would be
so
4.
yeah, you'll be able to move 40 feet.
40 feet? Oh. Is that close enough that I can see?
Is that 40 feet?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna then...
I got this one under control.
20... That go for bow is 12.
That's a hit.
I'm shooting the one and not melee. Oh, I forgot. It would probably be magic arrows, because I've been loading those ones up. That quiver up with those, because... Reasons. Plus 2, because it's also bow. Ooh, 5 damage to the one in the back.
Okay. Your arrow comes in and slices across his shoulder. And now it is the ogre's turn. Alright, the one that you just attacked, Ockar, is going to attack you. But he misses.
Aha!
Other one is going to move in and attack Jewel, since she just gutted one of his companions.
No.
Doesn't want to attack the wolf.
And that is a hit.
Oh, you'll go ahead.
The wolf is too scary.
I'll go for the squishy human.
Yeah. Human is smaller. Human is crushier.
I guess because of using clubs, the clubs are not as effective against large creatures.
I'm crushing your human. I'm crushing your human.
Beowulf is a large creature normally anyway, so...
Oh, is he?
No, he's
Yeah.
huge right now.
Right, but, I mean, he's a
So
wolf
it's
large
gotta
enough for Ockar to ride on. He's the size of a horse, normally.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, this, ogre brings his club down, towards, Jewel. She tries to dodge out of the way, and takes a glancing blow to the shoulder.
She's not too bad off, though, yet?
You don't know.
It's gonna hurt.
Higgimus,
I
help
don't know
her.
how much.
I actually need to write down her... Actually, did I write her hit points in here? No, I didn't.
Hit points unknown.
Well, you shouldn't see her her bar anyway, so...
Don't.
Okay. Alright, that is going to be Higgimus's turn.
I shoot my gun, the one that hit Jewel.
Okay.
Oh, it is a large.
That would be funny if you accidentally hit Joel.
It would. 15's my to hit.
That is going to be a miss.
Can I move up?
You would need to move up first.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Okay, end of round.
Alright. Lafdul,
I get-
what do you cast?
No, because Yell, I'm casting Endure Elements. Arco's got an extra attack, and
Okay.
I also have an extra.
I'm casting on myself.
All right. Then, Ockar, go ahead and make your 2 attacks.
Okay.
Your first one doesn't have the extra bonus.
And now for the Battle Fate one.
It's +2.
Oh, that's +2.
Yeah.
Oh, so that'd be
11.
12.
11.
Yep.
11. So
Both of them hit.
Okay, so
You can just roll 2d12. That's fine.
okay, 2d12 plus 4 if they're together. Sure.
All right. You easily slice apart the ogre facing you with your sword. And Yeldan.
Slash R. 20. I'm shooting the one with engaged with Jewel.
20!
Wow.
That's R.
Jeez.
2d8 plus
Nice.
2.
Well, I do need to check to see if you hit her.
True.
Oh.
It's still a
Please.
critical either way, so it is a large
You
creature.
hit the
so
ogre.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Okay, 13 points of damage. Your arrow sinks into his eye socket, and he collapses to the ground dead.
Okay, so I only shot 2 arrows in combat.
All right, and Lafdul, what were you casting again?
And Endure Elements on myself.
All right, what is that again?
Basically, if I take any fire or cold damage, the first 10 points is ignored, but it was also for, in case it started raining, if I got cold, I basically...
Endure. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, Leva, how long is Beowulf gonna stay this big?
I don't know, until he shrinks again.
I love lava. She's like, I don't know. But she probably has an idea.
So this ogre mage just decided to run.
How good is Beowulf at sniffing out invisible ogres?
He's
Beowulf.
pretty-
It's actually gonna be 5 times 6 is 30 rounds.
He's pretty good at sniffing things out. But
I'm gonna have him try to sniff out the invisible ogre.
Okay. I am gonna need everyone to make
Can I...
initiative rolls, though.
I just had a power flicker. Just letting everyone know in case I cut out suddenly.
Okay.
So initiative rolls?
I am going to be casting Detect Magic.
What would I actually roll for trying to track?
Just do a normal
able to
initiative
hear it.
roll, and you'll actually set
30?
yourself to 99, and you'll be spending the round looking for tracks.
Cool.
And I think that is what I will have her do. Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to roll a d6 when the round starts too.
You can roll it right now.
Okay.
Leva is going to hide behind Higgimus because she's frightened of the
That
mage,
is...
but she's not. She won't do anything.
What's 4 again?
Accuracy.
So you got +2 to hit on your next attack.
So what
Okay.
would you want me to roll?
You're not gonna actually do anything, like cast a spell or anything like that.
I say to Leva,
No.
I'm going to use Detect Magic to see if I can find its emanations and track it that way.
I gave up 1 detect magic for another.
Yeah, if you haven't got it, you
large-
haven't got it. I have, so I'm
I,
using
but
it.
Leva will move around, so Leva wants to go here.
All right, just set yourself to 99 then.
Okay.
Can I move and cast? I mean, I'm casting a spell that takes 99, but...
You can move a little bit, but not
just,
much.
like, there, I guess.
I'm going to remove that from the list, and...
Just walking up.
The reason why I can move and shoot 2 arrows still is because I took a proficient for that.
Yeah,
Or-
I'm casting something that's like 99, so...
Okay, has everyone rolled?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Just where you find out it's a 5th level ogre mage that can cast fireball.
Okay, Ockar, you are telling your wolf to sniff out
The ogre.
the ogre. Okay. He is going to then move over here and start sniffing.
Okay, I'll stay with him to protect him in case something tries to attack him.
All right.
Oh, what was that wolf? What were the ogres carrying? What kind of game meat? Because
Well, you don't know. You'll have to look at it later.
alright, fine.
They were carrying our lunch.
I thought it was pretty obvious. That was all.
They were carrying a haunch of something. We'll put it that way.
A haunch of lunch.
Braxon, have you finished reading?
I hope so. Alt will tell me.
Yes, you have finished reading.
Okay.
Same if that ogre mage stole that book from you.
Well, it's not your turn yet, though.
Right, so how far forward can Braxon get?
I will let you know in a moment.
Okay. Maybe someone else is going first. Someone else we can't see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Intelligent, he probably would have ran.
Yeah.
Or hide up a tree.
He wouldn't be able
An
to outrun
ogre
the road.
mage. I'm not. How many move speed of 9?
If the wolf
Okay.
is able to pick up his scent, he's screwed.
Oh yeah, the wolf will catch him. Finds him.
All of a sudden, the blue-skinned ogre appears. He is up in the air, kind of in the midst of you. He points his one hand towards Higgimus, and a conical force of chilly wind and ice shards.
Oh, ice storm.
No, it's a cone of cold.
Fires from his hand right down towards Higgimus. So let me see if you...
You got your ring to resist? Oh no, it's fine.
Not ice.
Alright, you do not make your magic resistance. I am going to need a saving throw from Braxon, Higgimus, and Leva.
Oh, I got missed.
Against
Yes,
what?
you got missed.
Oh, I had enduring elements as well. So,
This is
Saving throw
cold.
against what?
Cold
Just,
spell.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to get above your roll, yeah. So Braxton's probably okay.
I might be okay. I am okay.
Oh, crap, I am too.
Dealing with
Well-
a 9th level ogre mage.
Not 9th level. Stop boosting the level, Jesus.
Yeah, I know.
No,
I just think of casting equivalent.
Oh, for next turn, how long would it take me to get onto my wolf and fly up to get at him?
You'd have to put the, you'd have to spend a round putting the, saddle on.
You said that wasn't the default saddle.
Because
You
it activates the wings when you buckle it on.
Oh, okay. So yeah, next round I'm gonna put the saddle on it.
Would the saddle fit at the moment, though?
No, it would not.
Actually, yeah,
No.
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was already wearing
Well
it, I
then,
could see
it's
it.
large.
Guys aren't supposed to be helping Ald. You're supposed to be helping us. Come on.
Oh, come on. Even you know it's unrealistic.
Then I'll just have to
Says the
write
person that
wolf.
cast spells.
Then I'll just have to write the large wolf in it because then I'll probably be at least high enough to be able to hit it.
You'd be climbing up its tail.
All right,
Shut
so
up!
so
Don't give all the ideas.
did all three of you make your saving throw?
I hope so.
Leva
Got an
has-
18.
Leva didn't roll.
Yes, I did.
She GM rolled.
No.
No.
All right, so all three of you did make your saves. Then you take 21 points of damage.
Ooh.
Oh,
I think
no,
Leva's
that's
out
not
cold.
Leva
Dead
might
or
be,
unconscious.
Leva just died. And now she's
Actually-
-5.
I was gonna say, it's the
Okay.
difference between dead and minus something.
Yeah.
-5.
All right, so the freezing cold just and the ice shards just flay your skin, and you drop to the ground, Leva.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Braxon.
Oh, do I kill the bad guy or save Lever?
Well, the bad guy's in the air.
Yeah.
He
No,
has
that's
bow.
not going to stop Braxon.
You
Oh,
better
you're
get up
gonna-
there and do something about it.
You gonna jump up there? Can you jump that?
Yeah, I was going to jump in the air with the jumping boots.
Jump at him.
But
Lafdul
should I
can
save
probably
leather
handle-
instead?
Lafdul can probably save level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I can
okay.
also fly.
Okay, Braxton's going to, because he doesn't have time to change his mind. Braxton, he just doesn't have time. Braxton's going to run towards the ogre, leap up, try and grab hold of his leg, and do a cool shot to chop his leg off.
Okay.
What?
Make your
What?
attack roll.
You have to move your
I would
chucking
have just
towards him too.
grappled him, so you can't cast spells.
Question: is this ogre wearing a helmet?
He is not.
Nope.
No,
Yeah, no, with that, that is definitely a miss. You
that's
do
a miss.
bound up into the air, but he just flitters back away from you, and you fall back down to the ground. But
What's
you
the
do
penalty
keep your
for call?
your feet. -4
What
to
is-
hit.
-4.
Yep. All right, Jewel is casting something, and now she actually has a target. And that is going to be...
Where will Braxton be now, seeing as he's,
You're right in front of him.
I don't
Yeah.
know where he is.
Right here.
Straight
Yeah,
up ahead of you.
Oh, there, sorry.
it's okay.
Ugh. I
That
forgot I was
is-
so back would be 11. So
All right, she utters some words, and all of a sudden, the ogre falls out of the sky and hits the ground pretty hard.
Oh, was that a spell magic?
she dispelled magic.
Does Braxton get an attack of opportunity?
No.
On the-
No, because
No.
as
he's
he
not
comes
running.
past.
Because he's not falling away from you.
He's not.
falling
He's
in
not.
front of
He's
you.
not making the movement choice himself.
True, true.
Forced movement generally doesn't cause it.
All right, Higgimus.
Aww. Don't roll a 1.
Roll the one. Roll the one.
I hate you, Lop. Wait. He's prone though, right?
Yeah, he would. You would get a bonus to hit. What do you need?
Well, my Thaco is a 15.
That's a hit.
Well, he's dead.
Prone +4.
I don't remember, but it's at least +2, and that was enough.
Is he large?
Yes.
Yes.
That's unfortunate for him.
Remember to ask if they have helmets so I can do cult shot head more often. Because I do only have a Thaco of 12. So
Ooh!
his 4 isn't that bad.
Okay.
Higgimus is just gonna like chop down into him. You're like, this is what you get for shooting ice at me.
And yeah, you chop right into him, and he is dead. Now, actually, there is something that I should mention that I just remembered, and so I'm going to do it retroactively. Give me a second. It's not going to affect whether he's alive or dead.
Did he break a leg when he landed or something?
He landed on Braxon and killed
dead.
Braxon.
You might have broken an item he had on him.
I just need to double check something.
Cool. Combat's over though, right?
One thing.
Braxon.
Yeah, I'm waiting
Braxon, you did not actually take 21 points of damage. You took
Oh,
only 13. So you get 8 hit
Okay.
points back.
okay,
Your ring.
thank you.
Oh, yeah, he has a ring.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He had the Ring of Cold Resist.
Okay. So Levin's
I was
kind of
cast-
down.
Yeah. Yeah, I will deal with her in a second.
Okay, so combat's over.
I was casting
That
Detect
auto-
Magic. I assume that's going to go off anyway.
Yeah.
Because it was happening at the same time. So I cast that, then I'll just run over to her, make her drink her temporary healing potion that she should have on her. That she was awfully against.
You don't have any,
Not spells, no. I got scrolls and stuff. I mean, if it's going to take time, I'm going to just shout to someone, pass me one of your potions.
It would take time, but,
I can lay on hands.
We got potions. I mean, I've got scrolls. I don't want to use up... Well, you've got lay on hands, fine.
Yeah, actually, lay on hands would be better.
Yeah,
It's
okay, I
instant.
see. But so I
Okay,
see
I'm
that
gonna go
I'm
and
gonna
place
go-
my hands on her shoulder and channel divine energy to heal her for 12 hit points.
How many?
12.
Wow.
We're at 6th level.
Wait, no, I fucked that all.
Oh,
What?
look at that.
It was a
That
6. That's a break anyway. Yeldan.
Yeah.
just found a bug in roll 20.
No, that's my macro. I made it.
Minus 9 successes.
-6 plus 13 is not -10 by any counting at all. It's not possible.
Maybe there's imaginary numbers in there.
But
Maybe.
yes, Leva
Let me
should
try
be...
this again. -6. Sorry, -5
There.
it was. -5 plus 12, you said.
No, that's pretty good.
-15. Even better.
Right.
Okay,
So, but the thing
both
is that if you put in a minus in that box, it assumes that you're subtracting.
No, this is a
That's
cut-
why
No,
I'm
no, no.
putting
We're
plus
talking about
that-
Leva's hit points right now.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
No,
but
Leva.
that's why I said I put in -15. Sorry, -5. But then I say plus.
But
Whatever.
I don't think you can put in a -5 in there. It assumes that you're subtracting. Like, I just edited it in your character sheet to -5. So go ahead and put in plus 12.
12 it was.
plus 12. Live!
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's going to be a total of 7. How about that?
Yeah, so it worked this time.
Live!
That was in the character sheet, not in the.
And yes, it can go into the thing when you enter the
right, hold
negative. How much hit points you lose? It does go into the negatives automatically if you minus whatever you damage you take.
Yeah, I just did it. I just
I
did
thought
it
you
in
guys
the.
was talking macros.
No, so
Okay.
I just did it. I set on your character sheet -5, and then I put in the little green box plus 12, and it worked fine.
Mhm.
So,
Hmm?
I mean, I can't see
let me
exactly what
try.
you were doing, but
Like this.
I mean,
You
I
need to
can't
move the
exactly see what
character
you're
sheet
doing.
out. Yeah, move your characters on the way.
Yeah.
Oh, I see
the hit
what you're
point bar.
doing. It's not logical. I'm sorry.
Is this something we
Uh,
should be doing during the game?
No.
Yeah,
No.
we can discuss this afterwards.
Seems fine to me. But anyway. All right, so Leva is not in great shape, unfortunately, now. She is definitely going to need some time to rest.
I feel so
well,
weak. People, I feel so weak. I think
You just
I'm sick.
Put
or
her on the
something.
wolf. The wolf can carry her. But
I'm gonna place her on the back of the wolf.
if people distribute their own temporary healing potions between each other, there's 5 around the party. I'm gonna search the ogre mage with my detect magic.
Leva, do you want my temporary healing potion to drink?
She has one of her.
She
own.
also has one on her own.
She does.
Yes.
Everyone apart from Lafdul
Yeah.
has the temporary. healing
Everybody
potion.
except for
I just
Lafdul
made
has
them.
one. So roll for that, Leva, so you have some more hit points.
Okay.
You need to be
Actually,
a
what do I
max
roll?
mage.
You roll 2d4 plus 2.
All right,
So,
so Lafdul, you're going up to search the
Ogre mage. with
Ogre Mage
detect
corpse.
magic.
Yeah, he has no items are detecting
am
as magic.
So disappointed. Oh no, hang on. No, yeah, dispel magic. All magic items are temporarily annulled, aren't they?
Braxton's
Not
going to check
necessarily.
out the lunch.
You can target the creature or his magic item
Does
he's carrying.
yeah, but the thing is, the radiate is non-magical,
Not necessarily.
don't they? I'm sure that's how that spell works. Or is it non-operational?
It
rather?
makes them non-operational, but you
They still
can
detect his magic.
target the effect. She was going to try and hit an area, but then he appeared, and so she was able to target him.
All right.
All right. So, let's just check the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I'm going around with detect magic and searching the corpses to see if there's anything magical while I'm here.
Braxon's going to check our lunch.
There is nothing magical, and they have. So the ogres were armed with large wooden clubs. The
mage.
ogre mage had a polearm of some variety. It's very old. The blade is still sharp, but it's not in the best of condition anymore. It's definitely old.
I see.
And all of them are
it's
wearing
been worn
hide
out?
armor. It's been what? I'm sorry?
You said it's worn out?
Yeah.
Or looks like it's been degraded and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I mean, it's seen a lot of use as well.
Alright. It's probably not magical then. Do magical weapons rust and everything?
They can, sort of. Generally, if you clean them, then they'll look okay afterwards.
But this one's beyond that.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was on magical anyway.
It's not detected as magical.
Well, just saying. Alright. Is there anything that can be used off of these things for your spells?
Lafdul doesn't know of the thing. I think there is for ogre mages, but I don't know.
You'd have to, I mean, if you have something in your spell components for the spells that you know, or if you have an idea, then you can take something, but I'm not going to say, oh yeah, this works for this.
Oh, no, yeah, general spell components. You can go for a list and see if there's anything useful. Oh, I don't think it applied to me, but it would to leather.
They all have pouches on their belts made of some sort of leather or some sort of hide. Pretty crudely made, using like natural tendons for the drawstrings and stuff like that. But they're all just filled with like tubers and things to eat, some dried meat, stuff like that. No,
Gross.
you know, and some stone tools.
It's primitive ogres.
But
Alright,
effective,
I don't
might
see
point
anything.
out.
Yeah.
Not necessarily primitive. It could just be that they've lost all the trappings of civilization and they're building themselves back up.
That could be. Well,
No spell book?
Nope.
Not
I'm
on
waiting.
him.
I'm
Then
just
he
waiting.
was.
Go on.
Never mind.
That is weird. So they had the camp somewhere. They have a camp. Had.
Mm.
Oh, if we come across it, then we come across it. Otherwise, we should just keep moving.
yeah,
Oh,
I
hang
like
on.
what Ockar's saying there.
Auld hasn't told us what we've got for lunch yet.
So the haunch, you're not really sure what kind of meat it is. But it kind of reminds you of an enormous drumstick.
Is it humanoid?
It is most definitely not humanoid.
Alright, that's good.
Great, we don't want to turn to cannibals.
Yeah, well, they're ogres.
Yeldan, what do you think this is? Can we eat it?
The ogres were going to eat it.
Well, ogres might eat things that aren't 100% edible. I
the
think we
Giff.
should.
I think he might have
we
stepped away
should
from
make-
his computer for a second.
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
So you wanted me to make a survival check on the thing he was carrying?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, do it as quickly as you can. We need to get going.
Well, I think we should make camp and eat now. As
We need to
we've got
keep going.
food, I think we
We
should
can
stop
carry.
food.
Well,
And,
let's see what
carry it.
Yeldan's thing says.
Yeah. All right.
no,
so
no,
so
we'll-
Yeldan, you're not sure what this is from, but it reminds you of a giant bird, like a haunch from a giant bird.
And the bones hollow.
He
if it's
would
from
have to like strip the meat off to really tell.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
it's already
seems to
been
be from a
it's already been
bird.
skinned, but it has not been cooked.
And it's still raw. How heavy is it? Higgimus might be able to just carry it and go, just going.
It's a few pounds.
If I carry this, can we get going?
Yeah.
Higgimus is actually starting to look really kind of agitated and fidgety.
I thought we
Okay.
might want to give Lever a rest, but
Well, I mean,
You can go on the back of the wolf.
Leva's resting on the back of the wolf.
Who's still huge at the moment.
Okay.
We might have to form some kind of straps around her so she doesn't fall off.
She's
Or
not
she
quite
not?
that bad.
Alright.
She's not unconscious.
Do the
Yes, she
rest
was
of you that have
unconscious.
got... 3 of you have got temporary healing potions. Do you want
I
to
already
give
used
them to
mine.
give them to the people that are injured? Because I don't have any spells to heal them. Otherwise, they're
I
going to
think
be
Braxon
getting 1
still
hit
has
point.
his potion that he hasn't drank yet.
Leva is essentially at full hit points now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Braxon and
go
Higgimus
and
that aren't.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
well-
give Higgimus my temporary
You
healing
can
potion.
use as many as you need.
I'm just wondering if you need mine, Higgimus.
Higgimus, drink this.
I got his. I'm typing up now. Thank you. All right. Yeah, Higgimus is getting fidgety and like kind of pacing.
Braxon, drink yours. I think Higgimus is good.
Alright.
That means Yeldan's with the last one. That's fine.
Yeah, and he didn't get injured.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Because I've got scrolls if we need to. That's why I bought them. Oh, potions are working.
Not
today.
bad.
Okay.
Okay, then I think we're good to keep going.
All right. So you guys,
How's Jewel doing? She got hit.
she got
Oh,
hit,
yeah.
but when you said that you have no healing spells, she shrugs and says, "I'll survive, I suppose."
I can bandage you up a little bit. It might make you feel a little bit better. Or you can offer her some good berries if you're injured. I mean, they're going to expire in a few days.
It's just a bruise. I'll be okay.
It didn't look like a bruise.
She does seem to be favoring a shoulder, but she says save the good berries for an emergency. This isn't an emergency.
Yeah.
Yeldan will offer her his temporary healing potion. He has a bunch of other healing potions as well.
All right. Well, if you're gonna offer it to her, then she'll
Yeah.
take it. All right.
Cool.
So that is going to be.
Onwards to adventure.
Sorry, Lafdul never gets second level spells now. It's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. That's what priest is there for. So.
Okay. So you guys get underway. Leva on Bjomulf, and continue the trek for the remainder of the quote-unquote day.
Can I do bandaging on Braxon and anyone else that might want 1 hit point?
Yeah.
I might as well.
Okay, you do that before everyone gets started, but you can go ahead and just roll.
Where is it?
Roll the dice.
This is on Braxon.
Are you bandaging Braxton's mouth?
Yeah, wow. Whatever he wants to be bandaged. Well, no, within reason. And anyone, does Jill need it, or is she at full?
She's fine.
Higgimus, you at full? Or...
I would like
you can
one
see
too.
his bar.
So you
Anyone
apply some herbs to handle the extreme cold that they
Frostbite.
felt. Yeah.
I think you should do one for Leva just to top her off.
Is she 1 hit point short?
She is full.
Is she
No,
full or not?
she's like a point away from full.
Let the people who are injured decide if they want it or not.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm just going up to them, basically. I
Okay.
might be able to do something for that bruise. They either shrug me away or say yeah, basically.
Oh, Leva.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want a hit point
Leva
back?
says I'm fine. It's
Alright,
the
if you're
have a
fine,
look
you're
for.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, so you finish out the rest of the day and find a new camping spot. A wind has picked up, but it's not too strong. It does make the trip feel a little bit better for the last leg of it, and as you're camping. It's nice. It's not a breeze, but it's
My
you know,
endure elements last like 7 hours, so
Yeah.
it just makes it a little bit easier for me if it's cold.
I'm like, okay, going
All right.
that direction. So keep an eye out for animals coming out, approaching from the direction the wind's coming from.
Oh,
Okay.
are we actually at camp?
yeah,
Or
yeah, you
making a camp?
yeah,
Sorry,
you
I can
make a
use my current campsite to spell. So everyone get all your gear into a pile and watch these magical workers work wonders.
Are you sure you guys
Okay.
want to stop now? I mean,
Oh.
we can probably push forward a little bit further.
Do you want to get exhausted?
But
Level-
we're getting closer.
Yeah,
How
we
far-
can take
hurrying
them
so much? Why are you
We
hurrying so
we
much?
need to
I
let
mean,
Leva
look,
rest.
we-
He almost died today.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to burn into my emergency supplies to heal people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they need to regain their spells, and Leva almost died, so they need to rest.
I suppose.
Why are
I
you
will-
hurrying so much, Higgimus, anyway? What's
Because we're almost there.
When
Oh, yes, so?
Yeah, but we've also got to get back as well, so it's not the case
Yeah.
of just getting there.
All right,
So-
let's make camp.
Okay.
so
do it quickly.
Ally, we pile all our stuff in a big pile.
Yeah,
and then
I
let him do
basically
his thing.
create camp to tell them where all the stuff is. Although we don't have any water or anything other than what we got, so...
Jewel is quite amused by the antics of your magically created servants who set up the campsite.
I
See,
just-
I don't have access to, mundane tents, but I do have a nice spell in here now.
I just imagined you remember, has anybody else here seen Sword in the Stone?
Sword in the Stone? Like the Disney movie?
Yeah, you remember the scene where Merlin is on a footstool and is chanting and having all the things going to his back? I just imagine it being the reverse with what Lafdul's doing,
So
with chanting a song.
does the spell have any other effect other than just automatically setting up a campsite?
Bear with me. It blends in. It's harder for us to get ambushed or detected. I know that. Hang on. Create campsite. An area in a 50-foot radius or less. Clears debris, set up tents, bend rows, campfires, fetch water, prepare a bland meal. Obviously where applicable. The campsite is so skillfully prepared that it blends in with the surrounding terrain, reducing the chance to be noticed by 50%. Loud noises or other activities negate this. The entire process takes 4 to 16 or 44 rounds.
Does Higgimus snoring count as a loud noise?
No, well, as long as they're not dancing or
That's
doing
up to-
anything.
That's up to the
Shooting off a
GM.
gun.
Yeah, basically, the servants make camp with the gear and equipment provided for them. Otherwise, the servants will improvise the materials available to them in the immediate area, 50 yards of the designated campsite. For instance, if the party has no tents or beds, the servants will construct crude but comfortable beds out of weeds, grass, and temporary shelters of leaves and branches. If no materials available, and such as desert or similarly barren terrain, the servants will do their best to make the party as possibly comfortable within the environment's limitations.
Okay.
AKA
Sounds
dig
good.
holes.
That's pretty good. All right. Okay, so you get the spell cast.
think
And
Yeldan
Guess it
just
grabs
said-
my tent stuff.
Yep, it sets up your tent perfectly. In fact, you think it does it faster and better than you could have done yourself.
Where does
Probably.
it set up my hammock?
It sets up your hammock in some low-hanging branches, and it also arranges some large leaves above to try to, shield, give you some extra shelter.
Cool.
Okay.
Clever spell. What she had the first time.
So you're gonna start cooking up the haunch of meat as well.
I will also I will try to find some plants that might go with it. I try and grab the cook, Yeldan, I guess, because he's only going to cook, because
Well,
Level's out of it at the moment.
That's.
Well, basically, I want to use locate animal plants to find some plants, but first I want to get Yeldan to point me to some, a load of like plants that'll be good, and then basically I go elsewhere to use a spell. So I'd find even more of that plant.
Cool, that's a survival check, right?
Yeah.
Basically, I'm doing this to supplement our food, if I can. To go with the meat, I guess.
Oh.
Okay. All right, so you.
This is going to be good food, not sick food.
Yeldan, you're able to identify some roots and tubers that are edible. You also find some conifer trees that you can take some pine nuts out of the cones.
Delicious pine nuts.
Braxon will come and try and help.
Alright, Lafdul will go off elsewhere and use the spell to see if he can...
Find more.
Yeah, basically roots and stuff, the hardest stuff to find.
I'm gonna stay back at camp and keep an eye out for anything that tries to attack while you guys are out doing your nature walk.
Well, Yeldan would have been back right away with some of these start cooking. We only cook.
All right. You find enough that with the haunch of meat, you don't need to use your rations for the day.
Way!
Is that including Higgimus too? Because he will not eat the meat.
Yeah, I'm gathering plants and stuff as well, so...
No.
Your call.
No.
Okay.
No.
So it's 2 days so far, right?
Yep.
Okay. No 12 days.
I mean, it supplements it. If you continue to do so, then maybe it's like you can put down that you only used half a days of rations. How's that?
Okay.
Well, does Higgimus even eat the stuff that Lafdul collects for him?
I will.
I will assure him, I was just getting revenge on you. The pranks will continue.
He's got a big appetite. Oh, Higgimus.
I'm sure he'll get me back at some point.
Everyone wants to know why Higgimus is so bad-tempered.
I just feel we really need to get to this place. I don't know why, but it's itchy at the back of my head. It really wants me to go.
Is this a Higgimus thing, or is this a divine thing?
Well, Higgimus is not normally like this, so it must be something else.
Can I do a religion check on him to find out if he's like, if this is more divine nature, or if this is actually Higgimus acting?
No, because the religion check doesn't check for that kind of thing. That would be more of a spellcraft type check. Yeah.
Can
we get spellcraft next level.
Can Braxon find anything in his book about people acting unusually?
There's a lot of information in there about it. You don't really see anything directly relevant, though. I mean, like there's so much information about that sort of thing that it's not really very clear.
Yeah.
Well, level roll the spellcraft check.
Unfortunately, there was a big penalty to it, and so you don't actually know anything.
Okay.
Higgimus, it's only going to be another night, Higgimus. You can get through that.
Yeah, I know. I just
how far away?
Just don't go walking off in the middle of the night by yourself.
We just really need to get there. I feel incredibly antsy about not making our way there.
How about this, Higgimus? Maybe this will help you calm down. Think about smoke powder.
Yeah.
Think about the wonders of smoke powder and cannons.
You're not helping.
I'm gonna ask how far away do we think we are from the mountain?
Oh, I will fly up since it's the end of the camp and to get our bearings.
I never said I was good at this.
You're still a number of days away. I mean, it's hard to say for sure, because, distance is hard to judge at night and stuff like that, and that's basically what's going on, where, you're basically at night right now.
Well, we're at, night all the time, though.
Right.
Can I borrow some spyglass when I fly up? To, do a more proper scan?
You have slightly better eyesight this kind of light.
Is someone going to lend you the spyglass? Who are you gonna ask?
I'm just gonna ask anyone. Braxon, or who's got the spyglass? Yeldan or Higgimus?
If you ask Yeldan, he'll give it to you.
Yeah,
Braxon
I'll just
doesn't know
fly
the
up and
spyglass.
Oh,
look around, look for landmarks and stuff.
Okay, so you climb up.
I'm flying.
You're flying up. Okay, you're
I'm-
flying up. You use the
That's
spyglass, and I mean you can see the distant snow-peaked mountains. But I mean you can't really judge distance. You got a vast forest canopy in front of you. It blends together.
There's no landmarks whatsoever.
I mean, there's hills and stuff like that. The
On our
best landmarks,
destination.
the best landmarks are the mountains that you're going towards. You're definitely
Nice.
closer.
how do we know we're off course?
No, we've been checking.
Yeah,
Yeldan's
Yeldan's-
been checking, and I'm
Yeldan's
checking
been
as well.
Yeah, you're on course right now because you're checking.
Okay.
Can I fly up reasonably high to see if there's any water sources nearby? Just out of curiosity.
You're gonna fly up above the like pretty high above the treetops.
How long does this take? Because my self does not last that long.
How long does Alter Self
Last-
last?
It's wizard spell, isn't it? Alteration, abjuration. Oh god, I think it's alteration. Alter self. 3d4 rounds plus 2 rounds level. Yeah, not that long.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
I mean
gonna
it
chance
doesn't
that.
it doesn't take that many minutes to fly up like 30 feet, 40 feet, 80 feet above the treetops.
Well, I just try and gauge it the best I can, I guess. Or do you want me in precise number?
No, it's fine. I mean, so
Yeah,
you're,
I'm going to
you're
go
flying
a
up.
bit higher.
Yeah, okay. So you're looking for obvious water sources. You see at various points around you that it's not exactly easy to tell for sure. I mean, there's no big gaps in the tree cover that would indicate a large lake, other than the one that you came from.
Is
well
there any
behind.
like more lusher vegetation in certain spots? It's usually where they got heavier concentration of water.
Not exactly, but you do see it might cut across your path ahead of you a spot that could indicate a small stream or something like that. Because they tend trees will tend to like grow in a row along those and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
you think you see
A certain shape or pattern to the trees.
yeah, but you're not exactly sure how far away that is.
Alright, no, I just basically go back down when my
Okay.
spell runs out. And I just basically relay what I can. to the
Alright.
party. Might be something bearing in mind if something happens to me.
I mean, you're still a number of days away from the mountains
Yeah.
where you think the destination is.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Before
Um,
we set off, and when I set to orientate the group, I'll use my spyglass as well when I climb up a tree. But we have to get through the night first.
all right. So everyone is going to be on the same shifts.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right.
Could I vaguely guess at the weather? Does it look cloudy at least?
I'm sorry.
Does the weather look cloudy? Just out of curiosity.
It was not cloudy overhead when you went up there. It did look like there was there might be a storm front moving in though.
Yeah. Alright.
You might want to keep preparing the camp spell.
Yeah, I will do.
Okay.
I'm like, if you let Yeldan know that you think there's a storm front going in, you guys,
Yeah, I will.
that's gonna slow us down possibly.
Yeah, and that's why I was thinking about when I flew up to see if there's like any landmarks or something that we might have to take shelter in.
I'll let
could
the
bring fire.
spellcaster sleep in the same tent that I sleep in. If there's room.
There's enough room in Jules' tent for one person to share with her.
Probably Leva, because the women.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
let Leva share with her since
If Jewel will let
obvious
her.
reasons.
Oh, Jewel will let her. Does Leva want to share with Jewel?
Does. He definitely does.
Okay.
She
Oh,
wants
you'd have
to
to
see the inside.
sleep with the men, so yeah, she sleeps with the other woman in the party.
So I think I have enough room for how many more people in my tent? 3?
4 more.
5, 4
Four more?
more.
Oh, okay.
So that's everybody else except for
Yeldan.
Yeldan, and I think the camp thing's made a shelter for the wolf.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, there's
Like
there's
an
some
undercover or something.
yeah, there's
somewhere.
some shelter for your wolf.
Okay,
Don't
good.
forget that someone's always awake on watch anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is a good thing too, because during the night it does begin raining. It's not windy or anything like that. It's just straight down rain, not a storm, just rain.
Can we collect the rain for the water?
Yeah, as I was thinking, can we get a rain catcher thing set
You
up?
guys don't have to worry about that. The create water spells between Lafdul and myself would be enough to fill our water whenever we want.
Lafdul raises his eyebrows at Higgimus. I don't think that works indefinitely.
Yeah. As far
I
as we
feel
know
a
it does.
bit nervous standing
I
out.
mean, we could make some crude, like, grab some plants, make it like a funnel-ish, prop the water skin up, and just see
This
what
is
gets
during
touch a
the
little.
night, though, so if anything,
That'd be
Yeldan would have
second.
thought of this during his shift, if it's still raining.
It does. It rains all through. It starts during Higgimus's watch, and then it goes all the way through.
So I'm gonna roll a survival check to see if I can assemble a rain catcher. during my
I feel a
watch.
bit nervous standing around in
Nope.
full plate in the middle of the rain.
You could take the full plate off.
I'll
while you're-
switch to studded leather since
Okay.
I got that from
You'd be shivering.
Lafdul.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Unfortunately, that does also mean that it's very hard to keep the fire going.
Can we?
Yeah.
Would
Is there
they
a way
would not have anticipated that?
necessarily.
Well, the problem though is that it's just so damp and water is splashing into it and stuff like that. It's very difficult to keep it going. Do you guys want to keep it going?
We would like
How
to.
cold is it? No, because that means someone else has got to stay up fire tending.
It's not cold. It's warm.
Yeah,
If it's not cold,
not
then
cold,
we
it's
don't
fine.
need it necessarily.
Yeah, I mean this
It's
is
like,
this
we
is
use the fire to cook, and that's it.
Yeah.
Well, it'd be
maybe
nice to have
maybe
a
I
fire-
didn't make it clear, but this is essentially like a tropical feeling area.
It would be nice to have a fire in the morning to dry our stuff out.
Just
Hmm.
it's still gonna be raining. It's not
Alright, so
gonna-
put some like fire stuff inside the tent, in, like a small corner of the tent or something, somewhere dry. So it'll be
Fire
dry
in the
morning.
tent.
No
Firewood.
Okay,
Keep it
okay,
dry.
okay. We'll just put some
You know,
firewood in the
somewhere
tent.
sheltered.
Yeah. Okay. Back up firewood in the tent so we could have fire in the morning to dry our stuff.
Okay.
It won't matter if it's still raining.
Well, it'll make it easier.
It'll make it easier.
Soaking wet.
All right. So next morning, you guys can get your spells back.
Alright, goodbye. Contact. Down
Choose
one
up
day.
new spells and
does,
everything like that.
Does Leva heal the 1 hit point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I will do my create
Just
food and
everybody.
water.
Yeah, everyone else who's lost, you get 1 hit point back.
Woohoo! Yay!
I ask Higgimus to, if
Act-
you would like to create a hell.
Lafdul
Yeah.
has the healing proficiency and the herbalism proficiency.
He's already used those. All right.
in the
So
morning, I switch back to my main
Higgimus,
armor.
you're gonna dig a hole.
Yeah, I'll dig a hole again.
Okay.
I
Um,
line it with some plants.
I'm gonna need you to roll a wisdom check.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's kind of muddy.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay. As you are digging the hole, unfortunately, you have chosen a poor spot for it, and it just keeps sliding and sloshing around as you're digging, and you get very muddy trying that.
Yeldan is
Yeah.
sighs, and he's gonna look for a better spot.
What
Yeah, this
about
is a
if we
nervous
move where the campsite was, move where the tent was, and dig there?
Oh, yeah, it might be dry there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're able
that's
to dig a hole there then.
Yay!
Okay. The roll. Smart thinking, Lafdul.
Common sense, people.
All right, so you're
Don't forget to
casting
bring it with you.
create food and water.
Yeah. Yeah.
If
I'm,
only-
well, I'm doing it for the water. I don't think we need any of the feed.
If
Well,
only
actually,
we
no,
had.
I can.
Actually-
I can supplement the feed with. I've got extra over.
Hey, Lafdul,
Yeah.
why don't I try to see if I can do the water again, and then
Alright.
you do the food part.
We
I'll
don't-
concentrate on the ring again and ask it to make us some water into the holodeck.
I mean, you can create food and water.
Yeah.
I can do it in cubic feet of
Okay.
water.
If,
Never mind. Let's
If
not
only
make it
if I-
complicated.
No, yours might be temporary. Mine's permanent as long as I got access to my third level spells.
Okay.
Alright, I will
Level
do
will cast.
2.
All right, so you create 1 cubic foot of food per level, which I believe is going to be enough for.
feeds for 3
Three
people,
people.
per cubic feet.
All right, you're able to make plenty for everyone. So. Yeah, I mean, if you are doing this every day, then you're not going to need to
Yeah.
worry about rations at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing every day.
Oh, according
Same
to
with
according to Ald's card sheet that he gave me, I can do this once a day. The create water
Oh.
once a day.
Have you-
Yay!
Oh, if you can't actually do this once, that's pretty useful.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can. I mean, Lafdul, you can create food and water.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
know, that's what I
you do
am
both.
doing.
Never
For the
mind.
cost of 1 spell.
Yeah.
Which,
I don't know why I was thinking if you didn't have to do the water part, you would get more food. I don't know why I was thinking that.
Yeah, I can choose to do more feed rather than water.
Okay.
All right, but that's fine. You're going to cast that to create enough.
Yep.
All right, so no one will need to use any rations. It does keep for the day, so
Yeah.
you can
Peach
put
fries.
yeah.
it also tastes very, very bland.
That
It
That's-
doesn't say
yeah.
very bland, it's just bland.
Yeah, it says rather bland, so English
And
cuisine.
that's why we're supplementing it with what we find.
Yeah, that's why we supplement it
Until-
with.
Yeah. Yorkshire
No.
pudding again. Ugh.
All right,
Ugh.
so
I love them.
with everything, well, okay, so just because it's bland doesn't mean that someone in the party might not find this just the most delicious stuff in the universe. So, but anyway, so
Yeah.
you guys
Braxon would enjoy it.
clean up the campsite and get going again.
Yep.
Wait, I want to cast strength on someone again, and this time Leva decides to cast it on Ockar because all of the last fight, Braxon just read his book and wasn't useful at all. So the strength was essentially lost. So there.
Go ahead.
Okay, Ockar, come here.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right,
gonna let her do her thing.
all right, Ockar. Let's see. I need to roll a wild surge. It's 1 hour per level, correct?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You are functioning as strength of. Let me double check. 1850. So
Oh wow!
rather than +1
got a
damage, +1 to hit, +3 to damage.
Nice.
Okay, I have that. That is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Your armor's not so heavy anymore. Well, it feels
Oh,
like it. 'cause
I
you're
feel-
stronger.
Great, thanks, Leva.
Yeah, you feel considerably stronger. All right. You guys get going. Yeldan, you're still ranging out ahead.
I have 5 temporary healing potions out again.
Okay.
That's on my
I'm
second
actually
slot.
able to. I'm actually able to move at my full speed now.
Okay. It does continue raining through the day. After about an hour, you do come across what looks like a game trail, Yeldan, and it
Nice.
looks like it's going in roughly the right direction.
Okay. I'll roll a tracking check.
Okay.
If it's an hour in, I'm casting my Blast Watchfulness again. As I
Can we
do
move
every day.
faster?
Yeah,
Can
you'll
we
move a little bit
along
faster.
the game trail?
Yeah.
Yep, that's why I'm also rolling a tracking check. Just because one stay on the track.
All right, there are lots. It is a game trail. There's lots of overlaid tracks. It's a bit hard to make anything out, especially considering the fact that it is raining.
It's raining. Yeah.
But it is definitely a game trail.
But yeah, it also gives me a chance to come across us to come across some food along the way as well.
Lafdul says that his spell could also locate the animal.
Shortly after finding the game trail and getting moving along it, probably about 20 minutes, Yeldan, you do find off to the side the remains of a creature. It's been mostly eaten, like the ribs are sticking straight up and everything like that. The head is gone. Most of the meat is stripped from the body, but it looks like it was a good-sized bird of some sort.
That's indicative of cats that eat the head, isn't it?
Do I think it might have been the same type of bird that the leg that we had last night was from?
Could be. Same type of creature, perhaps.
Okay. I'll take note of that. That seems to be so far the biggest type of creature we've in the ecosystem so far.
There was another question. Lafdul, were you asking it?
No. Sorry.
Okay. All right. But yeah, so you come across these remains. You gonna do anything about it, or just gonna take note of it?
I take note of it. Other than that, no.
Okay. All right. You get back onto the trail, and that's where we'll take our break. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes as the party continues on.
Okay.
All right.
Was there a question?
After the break. Well, I was going to say, does Yeldan tell us about the remains, or just go straight past them?
I think he's purposely not telling you anything now.
Yeah, I wouldn't tell us about.
No, Braxon in particular.
He
keeps reading the book.
There's no reason to either. Right?
All right, if you feel there's no reason to, that's fine.
Can I make a spot check for Braxon to see them?
No. It's off the side.
Okay.
It was not visible from the pathway, and Yeldan is not just like directly straight ahead. He's ranging to the sides.
Fair enough.
And stuff like that. So.
Fair enough.
All right, so we'll be back in about 10 minutes or so, and continue on this foresty journey.
Definitely Higgimus doesn't go too stir crazy trying to get us there.
That too.